welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my April library book haul, and I'm going to be sharing all of the books that I have checked out from my library this month. All of these books will not be read this month, but thankfully my library allows us to keep books out for a month to a month and a half. So let's go ahead and get started. The first book I have is Miss Elliott's School for the Magically Minded, written by Sage Blackwood. I picked this book up just because the cover was totally giving me almost like a Harry Potterish feel, because you know there's kids and it's a school, kind of, you know, like Hogwarts. So I can't wait to get into it. I haven't read The Dust Jacket, so I don't exactly know what it's about. I want to go into this one blind. And then I also picked up Frostfire. It is the first book in the Cant Chronicles, I believe, and it's written by Amanda Hawken. I read her book Freaks and absolutely loved it, so I want to read more books by her, so I picked up this one. I picked up Olivia and Oliver, written by Cristino Morocho, and I picked this one up because, I don't know, I just feel, just from the title and all of that, it kind of feels like a Romeo and Juliet type novel, and this one is a YA, so I can't wait to get into this one. Up Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. I picked this one up because I hear it is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I am all about Beauty and the Beast. I got to screen the movie for Disney, and it was amazing, and I love it. We've seen it multiple times since our screening, and I absolutely love it, so I'm all about anything Beauty and the Beast. I also picked up Everyone We've Been, written by Sarah Everett. This is a book about a girl named Addison Sullivan. She's in an accident and she wakes up and she has like these episodes of memory loss. So she ends up checking herself into a mental hospital, only to find out that this is not her first rodeo at the mental hospital. She has been there before, and that she had some memories erased, and they're about a boy that she's been seeing but that she kind of thought was a ghost. So I'm definitely anxious to get into this one and just kind of find out, who is this boy? Is he really a ghost? And if not, why she had her memories erased. I can't wait. Then I picked up The Sweetest Sounds by Sherry Winston. I picked this book up because I love when I stumble across books with brown boys on the cover, and they just look so carefree and chill and relaxed. So I have no clue what this one is about. It's probably going to be about music, I'm guessing, just based off the cover, but I can't wait to get into it. Then I picked up Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. I picked this copy up because of the cool anime manga illustrations that are in it. And those are some of the colored ones, but also on the inside they have black and white illustrations, and it just looks so cool. So cool. So I can't wait to read this. Also, I've never read like the original version of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, so I can't wait to get into it. I also picked up You Can't Touch My Hair by Phoebe Robinson. This book is hilarious. I started it during Black History Month and got almost to the very end before I had to turn it back in. But I'm super excited to have it checked out again and can't wait to finish it. This book is really, really good. Then I picked up The Sun Is Also a Star, written by Nicola Yoon. I've read Everything, probably the end of February, and it was really good, so then I wanted to go back and read this one. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this one is about a girl who's being deported, and then she meets this boy and they kind of fall in love and all of that stuff, like within 24 hours, something like that. But either way, it's Nicola Yoon, and if it's written as well as Everything, I know I'm going to love this book. Next, I picked up Lola, written by Melissa Scrivenger Love. I heard this book is a psychological thriller that is really going to play with your mind. I can't wait to get into this. I love crime novels, thrillers, mysteries. I love it. So I can't wait to get into this one and see if it's as good as I Then I also picked up Into White, written by Randy Pink. This is a story about a girl named Latoya who goes to a mostly white school where she feels like her only friend is her older brother, and she's just having a hard time. And so she ends up wishing she was white. So she goes from Latoya to Toya with the blonde hair. And I'm just interested to really see how that plays out and how, you know, it's done. Is it going to kind of be like 16 Wishes, if you've ever seen that show on the Disney Channel with Debbie Ryan, where she makes a wish to be a grown-up and then she wakes up the next day and she is. So I want to see if she's going to handle the story kind of like that. But I do believe this is an Own Voices novel based on Randy Pink's experience, just because in the back it says she grew up in the South and attended a mostly white high school. Also, this month I picked up Sabaa Tahir's An Ember in the Ashes, as well as her second book in this series, A Torch Against the Night. I have heard some mixed reviews about this one. I'm excited to read it and see which end of the spectrum I'm going to fall on, and then hopefully be able to move on to the second book. I heard this book started off as one book, then went to 2 books, then went to 3, and now it's 4. So we'll see how I like the first 2 and then decide if I want to continue. And then I also picked up 50 States, 5,000 Ideas, Where to Go, When to Go, What to See, What to Do, just because I do plan on doing some traveling this month. I also got 101 Organic Gardening Hacks, Eco-Friendly Solutions to Improve Any Garden, written by Shauna Coronado. I am a gardener. I do have an organic veggie garden growing on my balcony, and I'm always looking for ways to improve my gardening skills, so I cannot wait to get started. Then the book I was most excited to finally get my hands on at the library is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This book is based on the Black Lives Matter movement. It's gotten so much positive attention. It's really opened the door out there for I want to say the younger generation to really talk about discrimination and police brutality and what it's like being a person of color. So I'm super excited this book is written. I'm just filled with joy that more of us are telling our own stories. We're not whitewashing it. We're not telling it in a way to make non-POCs feel comfortable about our experiences, and I'm just super excited to get into this. Then these 2 books are also part of a series. They're The Falconer and The Vanishing Throne, both written by Elizabeth May. I picked these books up the beginning of the month and I've already finished this one. It's just that good. If you are fans of Sarah J. Maas's A Court of Thorns and Roses or her Throne of Glass series, you're really gonna love these. The first book is about a girl named Ileana. She's 18. She witnesses her mother getting killed by an evil fairy and she wants to seek revenge. She ends up getting trained by another fairy named Kieran, only to come to find out that he's been keeping some major secrets from her. One of them being that she is from a line of female warriors whose sole purpose is to protect the human race and hunt and kill the bad fairies. So I won't tell you about book 2 that I have already started because it'll give away how the first book ends. And then the last book I picked up is The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. This was in a library book called I Did Before Christmas, but I didn't get around to reading it, but I have started on it. I'm still at like the beginning, but so far it is so good and I can't wait to finish it. Like, it's so good. I'm already hooked and I'm only 42 pages in, so I can't wait to get finished with this book. And again, this is one of those books that has gotten a lot of press on BookTube and book blogs, but if you haven't heard about it, it's about a diabolic named Nemesis. She I guess is the protector for a girl named Sidonia, and I guess protector is the right word to describe it. And what happens is, well, I don't want to say what happens because I don't know if it's going to spoil it, but something happens and she ends up having to pretend to be Sidonia in order to keep her safe and all of that good stuff. So I would just say, pick this book up. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. It's so good. And that is it. Those are all of the books I picked up from my library this month. If you check out books from your library, let me know what you checked out this month or what you would like to check out. And as always, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.